Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play the Stanley Parable. I am really excited to try out this game, and you'll notice I'm playing the demo. That's not something I normally do, especially if the demo, well, that's not something I do if the demo is a slice of content that's also present in the main game, but my understanding is that the Stanley Parable demo is pure extra content that's completely separate from the main game. So I think it makes quite a bit of sense to play through it first. So I've got my audio visual, well, I haven't checked audio. I think everything is fine. I do want closed captioning on. So let's have full captions. I'll check my controls right. I shouldn't need to. I shouldn't need to mess with the controls. It's the Half-Life 2 engine, or the Source engine, I think. So without further ado, let's begin the demo. Screen. I don't know if that bodes well or poor 0 load screens after this. That would mean it bodes well. We shall see. Here we go. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh, I'm in control. I didn't realize I was in control. All right. Stanley Parable demonstration. This way. It looks like left click is interact. Your number is 27.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Receptionist number 1. Okay. Fifth Annual Subcommittee Meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis for Committees of the Royal Revenue Discussions Club. Well, 28 is displayed, so I guess I'm up. Warning, do not stand on this side of fence. Well, oops. Waiting room. Please wait for your number and then enter. Thank you. Now serving 20. Okay. I'm gonna actually wait. I bet I don't have to, but I'm going to. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. Ducks magazine. This month, Ducks. 28, that's me. Famous demos. Oh, that's great. I don't recognize this one. That's Metal Gear Solid. That's Half-Life. I don't recognize that one. That's pretty funny, though. Famous demos. Books. Any detail here? I don't see any.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension?
Yes,
the
I can.
looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment? Just for 20 minutes or so.
Anticipation.
Please, for just
Okay.
20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
Alright, I don't really feel inclined to actually wait 20 minutes motionless, so...
Oh, I get it. You're too anxious you can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Oh, please do. I like it. Stanley...
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
The Stanley Parable Demo Construction Facility. Oh, this is great. Danger. Gravity in effect. Demo admin number 10. Demo admin number 9.
Ah, here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
Oh, goody. I pick this one.
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators?
Of course they are.
You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls.
Oh, I'm so into this.
Pervert. Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Let's see. Wall technology, buttons and choice, final choice, out of order, fragile. Notice, important rules for properly administering demonstrations. Get right to gameplay. Give a brief summary of the game's plot rather than the full explanation. Hint at the first boss, but don't give away exactly who it is yet. Make all cutscenes skippable. Demo should last exactly 8 minutes. Players should not be confused. Art! Final choice, emotion booths, compliments, demo status, isolation chamber. Interesting. Can't get to the isolation chamber. I don't want to go to final choice yet. Demo status.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here, there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Demo in progress. I love it.
Are you that eager for the demo to start? Don't worry, we're almost there.
Okay, so a demo... the demo is not in progress. That's what he's telling me. No danger. Nothing in this room will kill you. Okay, let's try compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
Ah! Alright, there's a compliment truck. Here we go.
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go. Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000. Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Alright. Well, that did not last long. Let's try... wall technology.
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot. Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Hilarious.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
Emotion booths. Okay, let's check out emotion booths.
Now, here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Okay. Happiness.
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Ah! Emotion booth. Courage. Emotion booth, blah, 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 blah. Confusion. Embarrassment. Okay, so which ones can I do? Discovery and despair. Oh, fear. Okay, let's try discovery.
It was though and within the It was though and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams.
This feels
a
like
vessel
despair.
without a captain,
Buying
carrying
the Stanley
itself like
Parable.
plastic in the wind,
Sort of
hinting
pregnant.
at a purpose that was truer in
Swallowing
some
a whole
distant
tire.
memory,
Obama.
if only it could decipher through time's veneer whose memory it wanted to be.
Sneezing yourself to death. Huh. Alright. Despair.
Where did these cliffs go? These
Loved by
crags
ducks.
that we stood upon, they shielded us
80s
from our
training
own
montage.
ignorance, spoke
Playing at the
coddling
beach,
words
playing
and
a
wrapped
demo.
our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set
Wikipedia.
aflame. If I knew these comforts now,
Healthy
would their
breakfast.
fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps
Sharks.
it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
Alright. Well, there we go. Let's go to the final choice then.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Alright. Still can't do anything with the isolation chamber, so I suppose we'll head toward final choice. There's no saving and loading in this, I can already tell. Exit. Do you like the Stanley Parable? Yes or no?
Ah, now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective, whether it's conveyed the wit and soul of the Stanley Parable in such a compelling way that you reach immediately for your credit card to purchase the main game. Oh, I must say I'm so excited to hear your response. I really do think we've crafted something special here, and I look forward to hearing whether or not you agree. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Hilarious. Alright. Let's head for the exit then. It appears to be everything.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Fun. Oh, we've cycled back here.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely
Safety
observe
first.
the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing? No objections? You're quite sure about that? Oh, well, all right then.
That was extremely fast, but some of those side effects were hilarious. I encourage you to pause the video and go read through them, and obviously there was no big red disagree button.
In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
Dance perimeter. Alright.
Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately.
Hilarious.
Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Here we go. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh, goody.
Oh wait, what?
Your number is
What are we
29.
doing here?
Welcome to
Did
the
we not-
Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Your number is 29. Waiting room.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Waiting room. Please wait for your number and then enter. Thank you. Alright, we're 29. 16. 17.
Okay, you know that no one is checking numbers, right? You can just go. You could do it right now, literally right this second. I don't know how no one ever figures this out. We could be back at the demo by this time. Are you enjoying this? Watching numbers tick down slowly?
Yes, actually.
Well, please, don't let me stop you. If somehow you're associating the joy of this room with the joy of playing the Stanley Parable, then by all means, continue. The full version of the Stanley Parable contains all the ecstasy you are now experiencing and so much more.
I wasn't about to stand motionless for 20 minutes, but the commentary here is pretty fun. And who knows, maybe there was fun commentary there. Maybe I should have stood still for 20 minutes.
And we can move on now. The demo.
Alright, I'll go. Famous demos is the same.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Stanley Parable demonstration. Here we go. The Stanley Parable.
Oh wait, what's this?
8.
8. 8.
Wait.
Eight.
This is all wrong. This isn't the
8.
Stanley Parable. This is a
8.
game where you press a button and it says 8.
8.
Not only is the Stanley
8.
Parable not a game about continuously
8.
pressing the number 8, I can
8.
guarantee that
8.
this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it
8.
here instead of the demo for the Stanley
8.
Parable? Where did the demo
8.
go? There was an actual demo here before.
8.
Something has gone
8.
wrong. It's all gone horribly
8.
wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out, out. Go, go, go.
8.
I'm going to stay a minute.
8.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable. What you are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through? You may be continuing to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now. An assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous.
8.
This is hilarious.
Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why? What about this game deserves any of that time and attention? Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
8. 8. 8. 8.
Okay, here's the deal. It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley Parable. I've restated the fact too many times, which means that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it? Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable? I suppose another possibility is that you can't hear me because you're playing with the sound off. In which case, what are you even getting out of this 8 game in the first place? This scenario is perhaps even more concerning.
8. 8. 8. 8.
You really are finding this amusing, aren't you? The experience of pushing a button and it says 8.
8.
Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there.
8.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
8.
This is coming from the person who sat in the waiting room when the door was open, right there. If you're the kind of person this demo is targeting, I guess I should be a little concerned for our sales numbers.
8. 8. 8. 8.
The funny thing is, you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game? Is this simply more compelling than you imagine the Stanley Parable to be? Have you formed such a rich vision of the game already? What exactly did I do that gave you such a miserable, awful impression of what it's like to play the Stanley Parable? Was it the dance?
8.
Yes, it was almost certainly the dance.
8.
I regret that now.
8. 8. 8.
Come on, buddy, what else you
Well, the
got?
good part is that if this is your metric for quality in a game, when we do get to the Stanley Parable, you'll be thrilled, shocked, blown away. Every one of your faculties will be enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your entire world to be shattered and rebuilt. A magical moment we'll all share together.
8. 8. 8.
Oh, I'm not going to pretend I don't know what's going on here.
8.
You're so utterly compelled by this game that you don't intend to stop playing it until you pass out from physical exhaustion. Well, tell you what, I'll just be right here and wait for you to finish. I'm sure the Stanley Parable demo will still be out there somewhere when you're all done. In the meantime, I'm going to stop acknowledging you and just let you get it out of your system. Please, enjoy the 8 game. Take as much time as you need.
8.
That might be it. We'll see.
8. 8. 8. 8.
Okay, he's done. That was funny. I particularly liked the tie back to me actually waiting in the waiting room, and I bet if I had actually waited 20 minutes, we'd hear about that there too.
Oh, you're done. Well, in that case, what do you say we get back to business and start this demo over from the top?
Sure. Waiting on you, boyo. Where do you need me? $87. 88. Nice.
Welcome to the
Yes,
Stanley
yes,
Parable
we had it all the first
demonstration.
time.
Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you.
Exit.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
Think about mistakes. Keep going, dig real deep. Okay, wrap it up.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
All right, let's see what else you got.
What?
The end.
No, it can't be over yet.
Thanks
You
for
didn't
playing
see
the
anything.
official demo of the
Everything that
Stanley
was supposed
Parable.
to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
Storage.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here.
Motion booth.
Okay. Oh, how about this
Your
cup?
number is?
Yes. Go
Buttons.
pick up the cup.
Sure.
All right. Now put it, in the bin.
Sure.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me
I got
take a
an
little
achievement.
survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
I don't get it. What is this game? I am on fire. Someone please call for help.
You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable, what I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along, let's get to the end and the final choice.
I want to see if there was actually an achievement there, but I can't get my overlay going. Well, I think there was actually an achievement. Just give me a second. I want to. Oh, maybe we are. I hope so. It'd be a shame if we. No, it got chopped up. Fuck me. Okay, so well, you didn't miss too much. I'll fill you in rather than re-record it. So, what I did want to show you, what I tried to go and look at, and apparently that chunked up my recording, which is dumb. I have words for the people who design Bandicam. But there is an achievement. There's one achievement for the demo, and when I put the cup in the bin, I got the achievement. The achievement is called Video Games, and the subtitle is simply You Won. So then I came through into here, and the narrator said it all comes down to this choice, much is at stake. I came in here and I tried to click no, and it didn't happen. So then I tried to click yes, and he said, are you sure? Are you sure you pushed a button? And then the demo in progress light went on, and he shouted, no, 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 they already played the demo, I need someone to stop the demo, they said they liked it, it needs to be finished. And that catches you up on what apparently failed to record. So, I am sorry for that little missing chunk of content. We couldn't go out the exit door, and now, after that bit of dialogue, the door back to the construction facility that was closed and locked has now opened. Do you like the Stanley Parable?
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Ah, we're going to the isolation chamber room that was locked. Yeah, isolation chamber. Here we go. Fascinating. Oh, do not cross. So I guess we're going in.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world.
Indeed.
And then when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end.
This didn't
And
happen.
then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you?
Also didn't happen.
And we just kept going and we found that elevator
Also
and it
didn't
said
happen.
escape on it. And we talked about it for a while. About how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up, and we had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
It's an office. 428, 429. Stanley Parable. Alright, that's the end of the demo, apparently. I'm sorry for that little technical hiccup. Out now. Available on Steam. Alright, well, like I said, I'm very sorry for the little technical hiccup. I promise you didn't really miss much. I did my level best to fill you in. So, this has been episode 1 of Let's Play the Stanley Parable. We got through the demonstration. We got all the achievements. Video games! And, yeah, I think tomorrow's actually going to be the Mass Effect finale. And we'll get to the main game of Stanley Parable on Wednesday. So, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I very thoroughly enjoyed that, and I am really excited for the main game now, more excited than I was. So, for all of the self-referential, self-deprecating humor, the demo definitely succeeded for me. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll give it a like and consider subbing to the channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place to do that is my Discord server. That link is in the video description. And if you want to support me or the channel, the best way, apart from liking and subscribing, is through my Patreon page. That link is also in the video description. Patreon supporters get to nominate and vote for the games they would like to see played on the channel. That slot is currently occupied by Mass Effect, but like I said, I believe Mass Effect is wrapping tomorrow. So, and actually by the time this airs, the next game will have already been chosen. But if you care to get involved in that process for the next game, once one's chosen, I play it through to the end, and then, you know, I'm on a delayed release schedule relative to when I record, so Patreons actually do the nominating and voting well before the game changes on the YouTube channel. But if you want to get involved in that process, you have that option. Regardless, I do really want to thank you for watching. I'm very grateful for your time and attention. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.